Hey friends, as we continue our journey through Holy Week, today is Wednesday, and we're just 2 days away from the crucifixion of Christ. And in these moments of this journey, they're filled with so much heartbreak because Judas betrays Jesus. In Matthew 26, Jesus says, as you know, Passover begins in 2 days, and the Son of Man will be handed over to be crucified. A little ways further in that same chapter, it says that Judas Iscariot, one of the 12 disciples, he goes to the leading priest and he asks them, how much will you pay me to betray Jesus over to you? They hand him a bag of 30 pieces of silver. And from that point on, he begins looking for an opportunity to betray Jesus. 30 pieces of silver. That's the value that Judas placed on his relationship with the Son of God. Friends, have you ever felt the sting of betrayal? Betrayal from a close friend? That's why betrayal usually cuts so deep, because it comes from those that are closest to us. But the thing that's remarkable here is how Jesus responds. In John chapter 13, he says, before the Passover celebration, Jesus knew that his hour had come to leave this world and return to his Father. He had loved his disciples during his ministry on earth, and now he had loved them to the very end. A little later in that chapter, it says that Jesus got up from the table and he took off his robe and he wrapped a towel around his waist and he filled a basin with water and knelt down and washed the disciples' feet. That's how Jesus responded. Not with anger, not with hostility, not with thoughts of revenge, but with a servant's heart filled with love and compassion for his disciples. And yes, even Judas. Friends, as we reflect on this, I would ask you to consider 2 things. Number 1, how do we respond when we feel betrayed by someone close to us? And then secondly, what value do we place on our relationship with Christ? You know, as we continue our journey to the cross this week, I think it's wise for us to be able to consider that we can love just like Jesus did, follow his example to love others despite betrayal sometimes. And then secondly, to recognize that there is nothing in this world that has greater value than our relationship with Christ. I hope you guys have a great Holy Week. God bless you.